From the foothills of the Rocky Mountains, it's Etown, with this week's guests, thrill jockey recording artist Freakwater, electric car enthusiast Jonathan Sawyer, and special guest reprise recording artist Gordon Lightfoot. Right now, here's your host, Nick Forster.
Thank you, Ellen. Thanks, everybody. Welcome to Etown. We get together every week, listen to some live music, and talk a little about the world around us. So there are just a few performers, who have been around long enough and who have made such a steady stream of music that they're kind of connected to us in a pretty deep way. Maybe the sound of a certain guitar solo or the familiar chorus on the radio brings us back in touch, but they're in there. Our first guest has been at this a while, and we're happy to welcome him to Etown for his first visit. Would you please help me welcome, along with his band, Mr. Gordon Lightfoot.
Thank you very much. We are very happy to be here in Etown. All right. Through the woodland, through the valley, comes a horseman wild and free. Tilting at the windmills passing, who can the brave young horseman be? He is wild, but he is mellow. He is strong, but he is weak. He is cruel, but he is gentle. He is wise, but he is meek. Reaching over his saddlebag, he takes a battered book into his hand. Standing like a prophet bold, he shouts across the ocean to the shore, till he can shout no more. I have come over and mounted like the hawk upon the wing. I was once a shining knight who was the guardian of the king. I have searched the whole world over, looking for a place to sleep. I have seen the strong survive, and I have seen the lame grow weak. See the children of the earth who wait to find the table bare. See the gentry in the country riding off to take the air. Reaching for his saddlebag, he takes a rusted sword into his hand. Striking up a nightly pose, he shouts across the ocean to the shore, till he can shout no more. See the jailer with his key who locks away all trace of sin. See the judge upon the bench who tries the case as best he can. See the wise and wicked ones who feed upon life's sacred fire. See the soldier with his gun who must be dead to be admired. See the man who tips the needle. See the man who buys and sells. See the man who puts the collar on the ones who dare not tell. See the drunkard in the tavern, stealing gold to make ends meet. See the youth in ghetto black, condemned to life upon the street. Reaching for his saddlebag, he takes a tarnished cross into his hand. Standing like a preacher now, he shouts across the ocean to the shore. And in a blaze of tangled hues, he gallops off across the dusty plain, in vain to search again, where no one will hear. Through the woodland, through the valley, comes a horseman wild and free. Tilting at the windmills passing, who can the brave young horseman be? He is wild, but he is mellow. He is strong, but he is weak. He is cruel, but he is gentle. He is wise, but he is meek. like to do one of our new releases for you. A song entitled Drifters. I don't believe in miracles if it's all the same by you. Your wishes would come true if I had my say. Whether it's right or wrong, the words of every song remind us of the love we knew, where love should not go wrong. In yesterday, hang on, you drifters, now you got so much to go and gamble on. Watch out for the shifting sand wherever you may ramble. Even now as I look back and say, oh, it's come to pass, I can't remember how it was I got here. Look around this place, there's a smile on every face. We're somewhere in the afterglow, out there among the stars, out there among the bars. Hang on, you drifters, now you got places to go and people to meet. Watch out for the shifting tide wherever you may travel. I know I should not complain because life's been good to me. It feels real good to be stranded on my own. Leave it as it may be. We are what we are. I'll find you at the afterglow, out there among the stars of yesteryear. Hang on, you drifters, now you got so much to go and gamble on. Watch out for the shifting sand wherever you may ramble. All you drifters, now you got places to go and people to meet. Watch out for the shifting tide wherever you may travel. Thank you.
Isn't it cool to hear one of those voices that you just know? You just kind of go, okay, I know that guy. I know who that is.
Thank you very much, Nick.
Yeah. That was a song from your new record.
Yeah.
So what number is this? Do you know how many records that you've made?
19 original albums.
19 original albums.
Yeah, plus the two Gord's Gold. So there are two Gord's Gold albums in there.
Yeah. Not to mention all the bootleg and repackaging and everything else that happens.
Well, that doesn't really count.
No, it doesn't count.
In the real tally.
Right. And how is it after 19 records? Is obviously you got a new batch of good songs and got a band. Some of these guys you've been playing music with a long time here. You got with you.
Terry Clements has been with me, I guess, about 25 years, and Barry Keene's been with me for quite just a little bit less than that, and Rick's been with me for almost 30 years, and our keyboard man's been with us for, what is it, 18? Something like that, 18 years.
The new guy. So going on the road must be kind of like just going on a fishing trip or something, you know?
It's fun. We enjoy traveling for the number of dates that we do. It's very enjoyable to us, and it doesn't get tiresome. And it's a matter of making albums and doing concerts and that sort of thing. They sort of go hand in hand.
Yeah. As you think about people who've recorded songs you've written, are there any real surprises where you thought, my God, I never thought that would happen? Or
You mean a song that got national airplay, which when we...
Well, I mean, for example, you had Bob Dylan cover one of your tunes. That's sort of...
That was on his self-portrait album. It was, you know, I was finally able to repay the compliment. I've been a big, he's really one of my all-time favorites anyway, but from his first record, really, right onward from that point.
Yeah. Is it true, though, that in Canada there's a kind of sense of support for musicians of all sort of emerging and starting musicians? They have access to media pretty easily?
We have a what we call a Juno Award, except now the name has been changed to a Canadian Music Award, and it's running full steam. And every year they have a huge television production where they give away the awards, and it's seen. All of the new emerging talent in Canada is seen in one neat package.
I might mention you've won 15 Juno Awards over the years, something like that?
Yes, I had a head start, but...
Yeah. Well, let's talk about something a little more down to earth here, if that's all right, which is this new record. Does it feel autobiographical? Are these songs that you feel are kind of reflective of where you're at these days?
Yeah, positive outcomes and sort of uplifting feel.
There's a little bit of wistfulness. There's a little bit of looking back and saying, yeah, there was a certain thing that I was then and I'm not now. Don't you think?
We're going to cover those bases.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to cover those bases in song.
I'm jumping the gun. Okay. All right. Well, listen, I'll let you get back to music. Once again, it's a pleasure to have you on the show, and band sounds great.
Thank you.
Welcome back once again, Mr. Gordon Lightfoot.
Thank you. This one's autobiographical, too. I have been a good man. I have loved and I have lost. Ever after I will be remembered in my fashion, in my way. There have been times I have seen the river in the bad times. I have been down, I have touched the ground, saying prayers and touching wood. Take a look at me. Do I look to you like the kind of a guy, the kind of fool that went to school and had to stand on a stool because he couldn't come to terms with the slide rule? Oh, take a look around again. It ain't no different now than it was then.
Gordon Lightfoot. Toronto, Canada's latest CD is called A Painter Passing Through. It's got Terry Clements on lead guitar, Michael Heffman on keyboards, Rick Haynes, and Barry Keane on the drums. We are in the final musical segment of the show this week, folks, and we are happy once again to welcome back from Toronto, Canada, Mr. Gordon Lightfoot.
Speaking of autobiographical songs, I'd never really thought about that as I was going along, but this one could be classified as autobiographical too, I guess. If you could read my mind. 2, 3, 4. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well in a castle dark or a fortress strong with chains upon my feet. You know that ghost is me, and I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost you can't see. If I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind any drugstore would sell. When you reach the part where the heartaches come, the hero will be me. The heroes often fail, and you won't read that book again because the ending's just too hard to take. I walk away just like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script. And her number 2, movie queen to play the scene of bringing all the good things out in me. For now, love, let's be real, I never knew I could act this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone and I just can't get it back. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well in a castle dark or a fortress strong with chains upon my feet. The stories always end, and if you read between the lines, you will know that I'm just trying to understand the feeling that we lack. I never knew I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone and I just can't get it back. Thank you very much. Have another release out there. The album title song, A Painter Passing Through. Once upon a time, I was on my own. Once upon a time, like you've never known. Once upon a time, I would be impressed. Once upon a time, my life would be obsessed. Once upon a time, once upon a day when I was in my prime. Once along the ways, if you wanna know my secret, don't come running after me. For I'm just a painter passing through in history. Yesterday is gone, yesterday's alright. Yesterday belongs in my dreams at night. Yesterday is swell, yesterday is great. Yesterday is strong, remembering can wait. Once upon a time, once upon a day when I was in my prime. Once along the ways, if you wanna know an answer, I can turn your life around. For I'm just a painter passing through the underground. I was in my stride, always at my game. Here comes Mr. Cool along the walk of fame. I was in demand, always in control. The world was in my hands, a touch had turned to gold. Once upon a time, I was in the days when I was in my prime. Once along the ways, if you want to know an answer, I can turn your life around. For I am just a painter passing through the underground. And I'm old, let me rest a spell. All that I'm told, I can never tell. Never in my life, though will it pass, I am still alone, remembering at last. Once upon a time, once upon a day when I was in my prime. Once along the ways, if you wanna know my secret, don't come running after me. For I am just a painter passing through in history. If you wanna know my secret, don't come running after me. For I am just a painter passing through in the history.
Gordon Lightfoot, along with Terry Clemens on lead guitar and Michael Heffernan on keyboards. Rick Haynes on the bass and Barry Keane on the drums. Gordon's latest CD on Reprise Records is called A Painter Passing Through. Mr. Gordon Lightfoot. We're going to get everybody out here on stage and do one more song. And as you might imagine, it's not always the easiest thing to come up with, you know, a tune that everybody can kind of learn and grab onto at the end of one of these shows. And these guys are brave souls to figure this out. They just met today and whipped this thing together. I want to thank everybody for being a part of the show. Of course, this week, Gordon Lightfoot and his band, the band Freakwater. We spoke with Jonathan Sawyer. Our award winner this week was McClellan Hall of the National Indian Youth Leadership Project. Spoke to him on the phone. Of course, I want to thank the Etones and Helen Forster. We are going to do a kind of a funky old Blind Willie Johnson tune for you now and see if we can figure out how this one goes. I'm Nick Forster. Hope you can be with us next week right here in Etown. I got a Bible in my home. Well, I got a Bible in my home. If I don't read, my soul be lost. Nobody's fault but mine. Nobody's fault but mine. Nobody's fault but mine. If I don't read, my soul be lost. Nobody's fault but mine.
Etown is produced and edited by Nick and Helen Forster with help from Donna Giardina and Lisa Roth. Audio direction and editing are provided by David Glasser and Eric Kahn of Air Show Mastering with studios in Boulder and in Springfield, Virginia. Our program was recorded live this week at the historic Boulder Theater in Boulder, Colorado. Our thanks to the Etones, Nick Forster on guitar, Bill Brennan filling in for Steve Ivey on drums, Chris Engelman on bass, and Ron Jolly on keyboards, with Helen Forster on harmony vocals. To know more about this week's award winner, the National Indian Youth Leadership Project, or to comment about Etown, contact us on the net, etown@usa.net, our website, www.etown.org, or write us at Box 954, Boulder, Colorado, 80306. Etown's first CD is finally out. It's a 15-song sampler of some of the best live music from the Etown archives. To order a CD or for more information, call 303-443-8696.
If there's a stormy sea, if there's a stormy sea, when I read my soul will be lost. It's nobody's fault but mine.
Nobody's fault but mine. Nobody's fault but mine. If I don't read, my soul be lost. Nobody's fault but mine.
This is a production of the Etown Radio Network.